Hello, I'm Alan Pope, Director of DevRel at Anchore. This is an introduction to the Anchore community discourse, mainly for those who haven't used Discourse before. But your time is precious and so is mine. So let's do this in 5 minutes or less. We were using Slack before Discourse, and I think I've gone around and fixed all the links that were pointing to Slack, so they now point to Discourse. Some of you may find that a link may bring you here. This is anchor.com/community, which is there to kind of signpost you towards Discourse. There's also a link, a short link directly to Discourse, which is anchor.com/discourse, and you'll find those links below this video. There's a little screenshot of what Discourse looks like. The reason I'm highlighting that now is because I have my computer in dark mode, and I'm just showing you that so that you can see that it works in light mode as well. As you can see, I have dark mode here, and this is a browser which is not signed into Discourse, so you can see all of the threads here, but you can't interact with them. You can't reply, you can't create new topics, as you'd expect, because you're not logged in. However, if you revisit in this browser, then you get to only see the new threads since the last time you were in this website. So you don't have to worry too much about having to reread threads because, it's forgotten who you are. If you don't want to sign in, you can still read everything, and it won't force you to reread everything from the beginning, so long as you use the same browser. If you do choose to sign up, then you can either create an account with your email address and a password and create yourself a unique ID, or you can just use one of these providers, Google, GitHub, or LinkedIn, and sign in with one of those. That way you don't have to remember yet another password. Once you do sign up, you'll be brought to this welcome page, which has links to all the things you need to know. This is probably the best place to go. I'll link to this in the description underneath this video as well. Once you're signed in, you'll then have the ability to create new topics and customize the experience and tweak things slightly. So, for example, I've got my avatar here, and if you want to change anything, you can click that, and then there should be a little icon down here and preferences, but for some reason it's not loading. Reload. Oh, I'm running out of time. Right, there we go. So I go down to here and preferences, and you can see here, that's where I can set my avatar and all kinds of other personal settings in here. You could also delete your account as well. There's some tweaks to the interface here, so you can change a theme. There are a few different themes in here. There are also light and dark color schemes that you can quickly change to, like that. If you change theme, then you need to click Save Changes for the change to take effect. You can also change the text size and the interface language that it runs in, and what you see first on the front page when you visit the site. So when you come here, by default, it shows you the latest threads, but you could change that to be the hottest threads, as in what's most active and so on. You can also have the system ping you notifications in the browser, which is useful if you're having a current conversation with someone. That may be in a series of posts and you want to be notified so you don't have to keep looking to find the replies. You can also tell the site not to notify you at certain times, and you'll notice this little sign inside my avatar. That's to indicate I'm not getting notifications now, because right now it's past 5 o'clock. So that's quite handy. How do you actually use the site? Well, if we go home, you can start new topics with a new topic. And down here, you can choose which category it goes in. So if you're going to ask a question about SIFT, it goes in there. Ask something about Gripe, it goes in there. Everything else goes in here. If you've got feedback for us about the site, anything wrong, then you can use the site feedback section. And the welcome post also has a button you can press to send us a message as well. So in here, you can type, my problem with SIFT ... You get a preview over on the right hand side over here, so you can see what the post is going to look like. Give it a sensible, short, snappy title, hit create topic, and then other people can continue that conversation and have a conversation with you on Discourse. There's also a DM feature here, so you can create DMs and send a message directly to someone that's not public. It only goes directly to the other person or a group of people, much like you use on Slack. So that's basically everything you need to know in a nutshell about our Discourse. All the links are in the description below. If you get any problems, just use the site feedback section. You should be able to use this for asking questions, technical support, and yeah, we'll answer your questions as we can. I think that's almost 5 minutes. Thanks very much for watching.